Okay, in this video we're going to examine a few of the built-in math functions that are available with Python. And for some of these you're going to need to say import math. And there's also randoms, so you can say import random. So let's go ahead and look at a few of these. We can go ahead and create a random number in the following way. So we can say random.seed, and you pass integer. So let's just pass an integer, 14. And then we can say rand value is equal to random.random. And then we can print out our random number. So we can say random number, comma, and go ahead and print out rand value. So let's go ahead and execute that, and you see it gave us a random number, 0.106, and so forth. So that can definitely be useful. Now, there's a large number of functions built into Python, and I encourage you to go on the web and look those up because we can't cover all of them in a video, but let's look at a few things. For example, we can get the power of a value of a number. So if I wanted to, for example, get 6 squared, I could say x equals power 6/2, and maybe we want 6 cubed also, so I could say x1 is power 6/3, which will give us 6 cubed. And so then let's print these out. 6 squared, and print 6 cubed. And so you can see it gives us 36 and 216. And of course we can also get square roots and so forth. So we have y is square root of 49, and we'll say z is square root of 2, and I'm just doing this to show that it works with integers and longs. So we can print y, and then we'll print z. Hold on. I forgot to put math. You have to put math.square root. And so now you see it gives us the square root of 49 is 7, and 1.41 for the square root of 2. Now let's say that we wanted to round a value. So what we can say is alpha, I'm just going to make up a number here, 121.78, let's just put a bunch of decimals. So then we can say print round alpha and give it 2 decimal places. So now it prints 121.79, and we can put any number of places that we want. So I could say round alpha 4, and so it gives us 121.7856. And of course Python has all the trig functions built in. Python's actually very good for doing mathematical stuff. I actually used Python to write a nuclear reactor simulator one time. It wasn't that sophisticated, but it still worked with the equations. So we can get the cosine of 3, for example, or we could get cosine of the pi, value pi, so we just type math.pi, or you could say print math.tangent of 3. And so you can see it put out all those values. Of course we could change that to 2 pi just by multiplying by 2, and you get plus 1. And we can also do things like get the number e. So you see it's got 2.718. Of course we could round that, so we could say print round math.e. We could go 3 decimal places, and you get 2.718. Another useful function is max and min. And like I said, there's a whole lot of functions, so I encourage you to get on the internet and just look up the math functions that are available in Python, which are very easy to use. So let's go ahead and create a list. So I'm just going to create a list of some numbers here. Let's just make some up. Totally random numbers that I'm cooking up out of nothing for no reason. Okay, so we have a list there. So to get the minimum, you just type min, and you can pass your list. Or to get the maximum, same thing, you just type max and then pass your list. And so the min that found there was 2 and the max was 64. And so if we change the list, let's add minus 3, then it changes the min to minus 3. And you can also do these directly, so I could say print min of just another list of numbers, and so it gives us minus 4. So that's some examples of the built-in math functions. Remember to import math and random into your Python file, and then you can utilize all those functions.